Okay, and we're back. Alright, so last round of combat was you bit and snapped the gun.
Yes.
Jay came up behind and did a flurry into his back and with his neck. And then he positioned himself so he could face off against both of you guys. Okay. So. Aspen. Your character has been scouting, or she's been scouting, and has been trying to figure out if there's anything or any way to maybe see past a quarter-mile limit on the mist. So far you haven't found anything. However, while you were flying around and investigating the terrain and everything, you heard a loud gunshot crack, right? And you did notice that there was a river that was flowing in a slight dip in the land, and you heard the gunshot come from the area that you originated from, and it wasn't the type of gunshot that any of the people here currently have the capacity to create. Lasers, I think, is what your main thing is anyways.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And so I'm going to say that your character was flying back, and...
Okay, I want to make sure I know which way the river is. Which direction? Where the river is?
Downstream is what
South.
we're calling north, actually.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Like, she wants to know how to get to the river from the spot where everybody else is.
Oh, it's
She could
basically
direct
it's a straight line from that area, maybe a 5-minute walk if you go in a straight line, or a 5-minute fly. Okay, and I'll say that you managed to swoop in over top of the camp just in time to see Justice's character, Isabel, erupt into a giant pink-feathered, toothy, lizard-looking creature that then used Thigh's gift to instantaneously slam over towards this tall, like 10 to 12 foot tall, green skin, rubbery, mottled appearance, long beaky nose, dressed in like modern SWAT armor, holding a shotgun that was clicking on empty. Then go and awkwardly try and bite the guy. Oh, and Justice said that that form was a mating form, and so he wasn't used to attacking and fighting in it. And the guy put a shotgun into Isbane's mouth and to prevent it from biting on top of him, and he took the shotgun away and snapped it. And then Jay appeared in a blur using Sathai's gift behind the guy and just pounded into the back of him, like crunched the vertebrae. You actually felt like his spine deform underneath your blow at the base of his neck, but it sort of like crunched back into place as he whipped his head around and then maneuvered himself. Okay? Now it's Vera's and then Ajax's turn.
Okay.
Alright, so let's forgo stealth. She's gonna start running towards the direction of camp.
You get there instantaneously.
Instantaneously.
Because you're fast,
Okay.
A, there's no sunlight, and Sathai's gift, B.
Alright. She's gonna go up from behind. So the person's like this, right?
Yes. His
Right,
back
she's-
is to the river.
She's gonna go for his back with her
Okay.
sword axe.
Okay. Roll.
Alright,
Did you get over 30?
Yes.
Okay. You hit him.
Okay.
Did you get a 19?
No.
Okay. No critical then. Alright, so while she's doing damage, what is Ajax doing?
The
guy is now stuck between very angry robot martial artist, a slightly angry, possibly horny Tyrannosaurus Rex, and a hungry where I don't know how to
Vamp Wolf.
Vamp Wolf.
Ajax is going. She went up behind him, so that's gonna ruin my angle for sneak attack. If I wanted to go directly behind him.
Remember, Sathi's gift doesn't limit you to a two-dimensional plane. You can't
Yes.
do 3D.
Well, that's my logic. Is I'm going to Sathi's gift over top of him, and then as I'm falling, make more attacks.
Okay. That move rings perfectly okay.
Okay, so roll.
Yep.
5 plus. Okay, 37 is a hit.
Yep.
Crit. Hit. And another crit.
Okay.
So
Roll
crits.
again to confirm the crits.
That is 18, so hit. And that is 40, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So
1,
2, 3,
5, 6.
roll. So do 6x damage.
17 plus 3 is 20, plus 10 for dex is 30, plus 8 is 38 for one strike, times 6, 48 times 6, 4, minus 18,
Does that be like 200 something?
yeah, 220,
Yeah. Okay.
too,
So.
I think.
Okay. And Liz,
Mhm.
what's Vera got for damage?
35.
35.
Mhm.
Are you using it?
So yes, it.
Okay. How much does it drain?
I think it's one level. I think.
It's about 1d4.
All right.
Go ahead and roll that 4.
Three. Question.
Yes.
Do these creatures look similar to the creatures that came out of the portal?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay.
The creatures that came out of the portal were maybe 5-6 feet tall. They were built like gorillas, heavily muscled torso,
Well, the
head
mages.
things.
The mages.
No, they didn't have heads either. Those ones were from a different area. And aside from that, you guys went into a different portal from that one.
Alright.
Okay, so Sanjay came up behind it and blasted it in the spine a couple of times. You snapped the gun out of his hands. Vera came up and slashed into it with her axe and pulled out and like it seemed like pull a part of his soul with it. And then Ajax just appeared above it in
Shouting,
midair,
screaming, "Savior's foot of the yellow vein!"
and again walks his shots. Actually, he like shoots one foot, then the other foot, and then shoots both knees out, and then shoots both sides of the hip, and the guy's legs are just gone. Then he falls over, face first into the dirt.
And Ajax lands daintily in front of you, and he has stripped off all of his clothes, and he is wearing a hula skirt made from the fronds of the ferns around here.
Oh yeah, his Michael Jackson outfit turned into rags because he was messing around with some magic stuff that happened.
It backfired on me, and I also got punched in the dick.
By what?
The tree.
The tree.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one of life doesn't like them.
No.
Okay. What is your awareness? Aspen. Aspen. Bless you.
17.
Everyone hears and can feel rumbling crash sort of vibrate throughout this section of the forest as something large and heavy starts stomping, and then it picks up and starts moving quicker towards your guys' location. Or maybe you can see something larger even than the current one that they are all dealing with. Sort of same shape, but you can't really see it because it's moving through the trees, and you're still above them, just got cover from you. It's moving through the trees and is like running like it's like weighed down by a lot of equipment and armor. Alright, you guys can hear where it's coming from, but you can see where it is. And it's your turn.
Okay. She'll send a message to Yara
Alright.
about where it's coming from, which direction it's coming from, and you can give orders on the ground. She's not going to give away her position. She's going to direct her wyvern towards the creature that's jogging, so she can follow it and like study it for her death attack.
Okay.
And wait until it moves.
It looks to be like 3 feet taller than the ones you've seen earlier, and proportionally heavier with muscle, and it seems to be weighed down by 2 enormous multi-barreled cannons strapped to its shoulder.
Oh. She also sends another message to Vera about the cannons.
How tall is he?
15 feet.
Alright, we've got a 15-footer with 2 cannons strapped to his shoulders coming this way.
I pull out my 1 foot shrunken hang on. Shrunken bubble sparkle ember very hairdo gun.
Bubble sparkle ember fairy hairdo gun. Okay. Alright.
And I politely ask Vera to get down on all fours.
Politely?
Politely.
Is this for mating purposes?
No, that would be if it was him.
Okay. Vera.
Vera looks affronted, and it looks like he's going into an apocalyptic rage. That's
So that's a no.
That's enough.
So yes, that is a no.
Okay.
She's actually gonna go back a few feet to calm herself down.
Okay.
Are there any fallen things around here?
Sure, there'll be some debris or something from the fight that you can use to prop it up on.
Okay. I pull it out. It's like a foot long, with a real tiny pistol. I don't know how the magician hand wavy thingies over it. And it grows into a 10-foot long cannon. I prop it down on one of the things and wait.
Okay. Wait until it comes
Yeah.
inside. Okay.
Were you going to prop a cannon onto Vera?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like some kind of like railgun?
Well, it's kind of like a railgun, only instead of using electricity to accelerate a metal slug at high velocity at a target, It shoots bubbles that explode into sparkles, that turn into embers, that turn into fairies, that do everyone's hairdo in range.
It causes sand loss, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's one good thing about it. It won't affect the environment.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're preparing, ready in action to shoot the guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what is mating form Isabane doing?
Is it possible for me to also set my rifle up so that I can shoot both of them?
You take a -4 penalty on each to use both two-handed weapons, yeah.
-4. I will take it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack rolls now, just ahead of time.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, Vera's gonna climb up a tree.
Okay.
Alright, and I guess she'll jump on it when.
So you guys are all preparing to ambush it then?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to like mount on me and then like again duo attack?
Fuck it, yeah.
So you're gonna ride the flaming sword.
Wait, did Vera already kill the shotgun guy by stabbing him?
Which one?
The shotgun guy by stabbing him.
No, I killed him by
He blasted his head and legs, or his legs off at the very least. And Vera slashed it with her soul-stealing axe. Okay, so you guys are gonna team up somehow.
Yeah.
What's your T-Rex's climb or athletics or something? Do you guys want to go up above it, or do you guys just want to be on the ground?
Okay,
I want to jump it.
Okay.
So I rolled a 19,
So-
which is a critical hit, and then I rolled a 20 to confirm.
We'll go with both critical hits then.
Unless you want to do drive-bys or something.
Well, the thing is, you don't have
We
to.
can,
You're 19
jump
on a
it.
critical hit. 20.
Alright.
Roll again.
Well-
Because you only need to actually roll for the rifle itself. You don't need to roll for the cannon. It's an area effect.
Oh, well, I rolled 4 times. So do the first 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you keep the 19, 20. There's no problem.
One of them is a critical hit, because I rolled the 20 when I was rolling to confirm.
Okay. Sure. All right. So you guys are setting up some sort of tandem thing. Sinclair is, looking at Jason and is healing over the dented portion of his arm with his hand. It's glowing white and everything.
How much points do I heal?
He'll get you back up to full.
Okay.
Am I back up to full?
Did you take any damage in the previous fight?
He only healed me up to 34.
Yeah, because that's about the limit of his healing is 34, and he took 30-ish damage.
Okay.
So he's at full.
No, I took 35. So
35? Alright, so you're slightly damaged.
1 point of damage.
Alright. Say that he goes around and he gives everyone 30 points of healing this round. Okay. Give you damage and all that. I think you people are damaged from the previous fight of ours.
Not
I
me.
think it's just me.
Except for you.
Wait, Sinclair got punched by the tree. No, not me.
No, Ajax
Ajax did.
No, that he got
Alright. So, what does Jay
So how far away is the cannon guy?
The guy's basically going to be coming in to the area on this next round, and he's sort of set up a ready to action to shoot the guy as he comes into view. They're sort of setting up something to charge. Or
Wait, can I ride
So I
the
have no
T-Rex
points
like
in
an
that.
arc?
No.
Yes,
So
you
let's
could ride the
just charge
T-Rex
him
along
then.
with her.
Let's just
No
charge
problem.
him. That way I don't have to worry about accidentally hitting you with my soul axe. Yeah.
How bad is that?
1d4 levels.
Essentially, you lose. You get 1d4 temporary negative levels, and if you fail a pretty lowish DC 20 Fortitude save, then they're permanent. And you keep
you
them
could
for
not,
24
that'd be
hours, and then at the end of 24 hours, if you fail the Fortitude save, they're permanent loss.
If you could not, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's why I changed my mind about jumping. This way we could just do ride-by attacks.
Yeah.
So, did you want to ride along right on top of the T-Rex
Sure,
as
yeah.
well. So basically, they're just gonna go in and attack at the same time.
Yeah.
And what did you want to do? Jump off and hit him, or
Jump. Yep. Jump on the T-Rex. No T-Rex attacks. I can jump on his head. Do like a
Nice.
downward. You know, getting like one of those downward kicks.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So Aspen, you see
Or a Yoshi bomb.
a
Hey,
Yoshi bomb.
while
Yes.
I'm studying him, could I try and manipulate the creature's emotions to be more calm?
Roll.
18. Wait.
Do you have another one of those?
Somewhere. If you-
48, sorry. Was that one of
48?
what? Yeah.
Okay. You can sense the thing's emotions. Seems purposeful, driven. Territorial, I guess you could say. It's not feeling like frothing at the mouth rage that it looks like it is.
Oh, okay. Could I
Oh yeah.
sort of mute the territorial emotion?
You can try.
Or make it not as intense?
With a 48,
Yeah.
you can definitely feel that you have some effect on it. True. But it doesn't seem to be stopping its forward pace.
Okay.
And
Veer
Reba?
also activates her soulfire.
Okay. So, the metal grafted Vernosian monk and the Vamp Wolf Kruthmix hop on top of the druid turned T-Rex. You light up your axe and he activates his heating coil in his fist. You've got your bubble gun and your rifle set up. Were you doing anything other than just studying him then?
There's nothing else I can really do, I don't think.
Okay. And the guy whose legs you blew off sinks his teeth into your calf.
We forgot to check if we was finished off, didn't we? Shit.
12 points of damage
Okay.
as he his teeth scythe into the back of your leg.
Someone want to step on him?
Right, and everyone sort of looks when Ajax, assuming you scream
Yeah.
or something. Okay. Looks, and the guy's legs are seeming to grow out of the stumps where they were burned off from the laser fire.
Oh.
And you can already see that the impact points and the indents in his body from Jay's fists have popped back, and the spine's back in the normal location as well.
It would cost me my raid action to be able to do something to this guy. Retaliate, right?
You'd have to ready an action again, yes.
Well, these guys are already dealing with these. They've got some sort of Tyrannosaur double team, triple team attack going on. Bless you. So I'm gonna. He's sticking his teeth into my calf. I'm gonna grab him, and throw him into the river.
Alright, make a strength check.
I have athletics. Does that help, or just straight strength?
Well, essentially you have to curl this guy up, and then you have to whip him around and throw him. I just want to see if you're able to resist him digging his teeth into your calf and actually dislodge him off of you.
So that is a 15 total.
Okay, so you grab onto this hair or something like that, try and yoink him off, but he's determinedly holding onto your leg and is chewing at your calf.
Can I just supply his gift over the water and let him drag himself through it?
Sure, I'll give. What'd you get? 18?
I got
Like a total of 18 or 15. What'd you get?
I got a total of 15.
Total of 15. Okay. Give you a +4. Okay, so that's enough to give you enough to leverage and the sudden shock of the water. Everything is enough to dislodge him enough for you to like pull him up off of your leg.
And there are apparently some piranhas in there. So.
That is exactly why I decided to throw him into the lake.
But you're in the water too.
In the river. Well,
He
I
can sort of
just want to skim over, and I'm on top, and he's like.
You want to drop him in the river?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that, and you manage to go back to your location. Free action, everything, but you lost your ready to action.
Okay.
Okay. So the 15-footer comes in. He's like 300 feet away now. You can sort of see him off in the distance, and he's got essentially 2 miniguns strapped to his shoulders, right? And like looking around, his big nostril nose thing is like snorting and sniffing at the air, and like his head snaps up in your guys' direction. He, roars and like clenches his fists, and like these devices on his fists, have some sort of circuitry or something that runs up to the miniguns, and they start firing right next to his ears. And he swings his shoulders to aim it, and the twin miniguns cut through a few trees in between you guys, and they slowly start to topple and fall over. You have a sudden flash of insight in that one of those trees is going to come down in the next 15 or so seconds and land right on top of where we are.
Can I inform the rest of us about that? Voice.
Yes, you have the ability to use the magical communication, otherwise you'd have to be like, roar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought about that too. I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. So, do you have to roll for that?
No, you don't have to roll for that, but you're unable to use any of the other 12 abilities this round.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to inform all of you mentally about the tree that will be falling upon where we would be in 15 seconds.
Okay. And it's picking up speed and charging towards you guys. The miniguns are still firing off. Bullets are winging past. Not really in danger of hitting any of you, as they're like 15 feet or so off, but they are coming at you guys in force.
Yeah.
I suggest we fall back and let the tree hit him.
What's hidden?
He knocked down a few trees with his first salvo, and he's running to get to where you guys are. And Isbane had a flash of the future and saw that in 15 seconds or so, the trees that he cut down are just going to like slam down right on top of where your guys' group is. And so Vera's suggesting that we back away enough to be out of range of the tree, but let this guy get hit by the tree.
Yep, sounds good to me. I agree with her.
All right.
Okay, so that was your gift for the round. Okay. Everyone agrees to do that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys back away under the withering hail of gunfire, and things are pretty slow at this point, and it's huffing and puffing.
How many bullets?
It seems to have a massive backpack with twin, like 50 gallon drums? Yeah, 50 gallon drum sized ammo packs on its back.
Jeez.
And it's shooting like 2-inch diameter bullets out of each of the miniguns.
All right.
I'm just trying to like.
I think 50 caliber. I think 50 caliber is half an inch.
Yeah, like these things. Each of these barrels is almost like a battleship's gun. In essence.
Maybe you play the new Doom game.
No, but I want to.
Because I'm thinking like a cyber demon just like charging at you with giant like fist guns.
Okay, so it's charging at you guys, and you guys are backing away. The gunfire seems to have an effective accurate range of about 300 feet or so, and you guys are just on the edge of it, and it's moving up slowly, and you guys are backing away. I'm just gonna let it get crushed.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to notice a thing as it's still charging, and desperately trying to catch up to you guys as you guys are like fading away into the forest and the mist and everything, and it, can't really hear anything because of the massive amount of noise from the twin miniguns next to its eardrums, and it keeps on charging and running and shooting until the very last second when the humongous multi-ton tree slap falls down right on top of it with all of the momentum that gravity can assist it, and there's a juicy red splatting noise and color that stains the mist in that area.
Awesome.
Right, and the lack of sound is almost deafening after the constant firing of the guns.
I have two questions. First, are either of the miniguns usable? And second, what happened to the guy that the sniper?
You have to go back to check out.
Alright, let's do that then.
Okay. The sniper is no longer there. Nor is his gun.
What?
Nor is his gun.
Oh, okay.
Even to your untrained eye, you can see like claw marks from it clawing up the tree to go back and retrieve its gun, and then it's disappeared.
Okay.
There are a few internal organs that are still left behind. In the spot where it like fell down, and the pieces of its leg are there as well, and they seem to be growing into something.
Yeah, let's take those and throw them in the river.
Let's burn it. I say we burn it.
Alright, whatever.
Well, you're not there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's going
So-
in the river.
So you pick up the leg. The foot was originally what you blew off first, and it has grown into a foot and a calf, and then the thigh piece, I guess you could say, or the shin, has grown a foot and a knee, and the thigh piece has grown like a hip and a knee as well.
So nasty.
Grab those things, and they're still sort of squirming and growing, and and you dash over. You actually notice that there's things like moving underneath the skin of it, and it doesn't appear to have an actual bone structure. It seems to have like denser portions of itself, and then you watch as like this little worm thing sort of crawls out from its leg, and then it sort of like explodes in a splatter of greenish goo, and it refills like the next portion of the knee that it's growing.
Interesting.
And that's all you notice in the time that you have. You just dump them
Yeah.
into the river, and the river's still frothing. And you're sort of sitting on the edge, and you can see that frothing intensifies from where you've dropped the other guy and where you dropped these pieces.
Alright. And as for the guy with the minigun, is any of his equipment salvageable?
You go over and check him out?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing while Ajax is doing this?
Well, Vera was going to be along for the ride with whatever he was going to be doing.
I was
Okay.
going to do a search for any other people that might be lingering around.
So you're gonna go like in a big wide circle around the camp, see if there's any more? Okay. Everyone who's with Ismay, please make an awareness check. And Angela, what is Aspen doing?
So you're checking out the tree guy.
Mm-hmm.
What is she doing?
She's with Isbane and Jay and are circling the camp to see if there's any more of them that are out there.
Is there a mist?
There is
Where we
mist, but it doesn't really affect the sight line as much as the density of the trees.
18.
I'm just asking
52.
if there's mist in the case that if I went invisible, would it be
It
noticeable?
would not be completely undetectable. If people were able to pay really close attention, then they could find you.
Okay, so then it probably would be better to use mirror image or something.
Okay.
She'll probably be with Ajax then.
Next to the minigun one?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was looking at that creature for a death attack. And I think she wants to test some things. See how her poison works on it and if it has any significant weaknesses.
Okay. Alright, so you guys go off in a big loop right around the camp. And 18, what'd you get?
Sorry, didn't know I was going to.
It's okay.
15. 19.
I do. Okay. So you guys go off the T-Rex's big loping strides.
I'm sorry, what are you adding to your awareness? What are you
Do
adding
you
to
have
your roll?
points in awareness, or is it just
Yes, I
wisdom?
have points of awareness.
Okay.
You have your ranks and your wisdom bonus.
Yes.
And 4, so you have plus 15, 19.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright.
I have a +6 next to it as well.
Ah, so you have 25
What's
then.
the bonus? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Do I use skills too?
Yes, so you have 18 plus
15.
15.
Yeah.
And no other bonuses in any other columns?
Nope.
Okay, so then you have 33. Alright. Okay. So, you lope off, and you could see this new vantage point and height and everything, that the, maybe, I don't know, 300 foot circle, or a 500 foot circle, and a 600 foot circle around the camp. And once you get about to like the 600 foot area, you start seeing like booted footprints and stuff, sort of wandering around in different directions, about the same size as the creatures that we've been fighting now. Jason, your character from his spot atop the pink-feathered T-Rex.
Yep.
You can see that some of those tracks have smaller tracks interspersed with them, as if they're chasing someone smaller, but they appear to be too small to be any of our party.
Right.
Vera, you managed to detect with your far superior natural gifts that maybe further out away from that little 600 foot circle-y ring around our camp, that there's a mixture of big booted tracks, the small, really small tracks, and then some very familiar tracks. You know what a police imprint boot looks like, or a police issued imprinted boot imprint looks like in mud, and you can see several Arisatus police boot prints running in a way away. You see maybe a group of like 6 or so running, and maybe being chased by troll creatures or by the small creatures, you're not sure. And interspersed alongside of that are the, it looks like the tracks of the stumpy ends of the lumping creatures that were headless, just had torsos and gorilla shaped. It appears that they got pulled in as well, and they were also running alongside or against or from the other groups. You're not a tracker, are you?
No.
Yeah, so you can't really tell by prints alone. But you can surmise that the other people got pulled into the portal are here as well.
And they're being chased.
And they're being chased somewhere. You can tell that the tracks are about 3 hours old. You guys have been here for about 20 minutes.
There's some sort of time difference.
Yes. Okay, back with Ajax and Aspen. You get to the squashed double minigunning guy, and the barrel just bent completely out of shape. The tree was like 10 feet wide. He's not nearly that wide. And so the tips of the barrel and everything are still there, but the internal mechanisms for firing and everything, maybe not so much.
Oh.
What kind of... Was it an electric gun?
It was
What
a
kind of-
gunpowder gun.
We could probably take the bullets and use the gunpowder or something. Make
Alright, sure, yeah, I can make some bombs out of it.
Alright, well, you'll need something with a pretty big amount of strength to roll the log off of the guy. The only thing that's really visible is, on this particular side of it, is a outstretched claw and the tip of a minigun barrel.
Okay.
And then on the other side is an outstretched claw and a tip of a minigun barrel, and the rest is just completely covered by multiple tons of tree.
I suggest just leaving it alone, guys. But I'm
Is
back
it
here.
Shush.
Is it possible for me to use my Area C2 spell absorption thing to selectively claw away at the tree?
You can make a spellcraft check. That was close.
23.
23.
Aspen could probably use some of her telekinesis to help.
Okay, well,
Alright, I'll whittle away
you're-
one side of it. The side like closest
you
to
can
the
do it
root,
like-
and then you can lift the stump up.
Basically, he's gonna like cut a section out of it by draining the magic out of the tree.
Okay.
Okay, so would you like to take any precautions beforehand, Ajax, when we're draining magic? You feel like you've got a sort of a handle on it, but
Did you try doing this earlier and you got crotch punched?
Well, I tried doing it on a small leaf and I overdrew, and then I tried the reverse of putting magic into a tree to shape it, and that's when I got punched in the dick.
Okay.
granted metagame knowledge, that was a natural 1.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not funny. That's awful. But
It's
yeah,
fun.
I'm gonna unload. You know what? I'm gonna dash to the house, to the incomplete structure,
Mhm.
glaring at Jason, and blast 10 spell levels at it to see if I can like,
Alright.
and structured from a distance to see if I can grow it into a more complete house, and then I'm gonna run back and do that too.
Okay, do you have any engineering knowledge as a skill?
I
Aspen
have
does.
architecture.
You know, architecture. Okay, even better. So you can roll, take 10 for the architecture, or you can roll for it, but you need to roll another spellcraft check.
1.
Instead of 1? This universe does not like you building a
No.
house.
You might want to not roll on your paper.
It's okay, it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
it's-
kind of find rolling on paper to actually make my rolls worse
Alright.
most of the time, but that's just me.
Well, I'm also right next. I'm trying to cut down on noise a little bit.
He's right next to the microphone.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
That was so cute back there. Look at it beeping.
Yeah.
Flashing kind of thing.
Mhm.
Oh, Jason. You're asleep. You were sleeping.
Oh my god. He's the
All right.
president.
So, what comes out of the portal to attack me?
Nothing that bad.
Does my hula skirt shrivel up again?
Is your what?
Hula skirt shrivel up?
Does he change gender?
It's
It's happened.
You're not wearing shoes, so...
happened.
Yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah.
Where gender? It's hilarious.
Gender and race. Well, race swap was something different, but yeah.
Ooh. Okay. How does that work? It gives you exactly what you... Okay, fuck it. I rolled that a house falls from the sky on top of the wheel.
Oh,
On
guess-
top of what?
On top of you. But
I mean,
you
you
take
got a
no
house.
damage.
Yes.
you got a house. You tried making.
It did exactly what I wanted it to.
Alright, roll die 20.
That is a 4.
Okay, it is a very low class, like cracked in house. It's got graffiti on
So
the outside.
exactly my kind of place.
Yeah, it's got graffiti on the outside. It smells dank. It's got boarded up windows, aluminum siding. It's like shantytown tacked onto it. You don't know how it manages to be 2 stories, but it is. It does not look safe at all. Rust everywhere, and it just lands with like a clattering noise of like a 4-ton bag of pennies on top of you. And you're suddenly in like the crack house kitchen with like graffiti all on the inside and everything, and like, the tiles stripped up, and there's a skeleton in the corner in a chair with like a lit doobie in its hand, and it's just like its other hand over its stomach, and it's just like sitting there like with its jaw.
Yeah. What do I don't have a sock on me. I'm going to tear off a little piece of a leaf frond, go upstairs, stick it in the doorway of what passes as the master bedroom. Then I'm going to come out and whoever's there announce, okay, first of all, you're welcome. Second of all, dibs on the master bedroom.
I think Aspen would be the only one who would be able to see this.
Okay.
And she's just kind of staring at it in shocked awe.
Yeah. Well, like,
And
I didn't come out, so you're
slight
thinking,
disgust.
oh, wait, did you... He didn't get crushed by it, did he? And then I come out and...
Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile, the thing that you hit with 10 levels of magic has fused all of that wood into another tree, like a baby tree, right next to the other tree that all that stuff was gathered from.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so those of you on the information gathering thing, you guys found out that we're not alone. I already knew that with the trolls. But the people that we were originally in the area of the portal are here. And you heard what sounded like a 4-ton bag of pennies being dropped near our campsite. Rumble.
Vera, of course, flinches
You okay?
and takes a few of her feathers and tries to stuff them in her ears.
Just wink.
Well, I try and like find where the sound came from and look over in that direction. I guess I see a giant flying wyvern.
It would be on the ground now, I think, right?
Living
The
his life.
forest is a bit too thick for you to see past beyond 300 feet or so. So you can see nothing but trees, but you can sort of tell the direction that it came from, and it came from camp.
Hey, but yeah, I know Ajax is there, and
You know, the Ajax and
the
Aspen were
giant
in camp.
noises came. And yeah, I guess I started walking towards that.
Okay. And Jay has fallen asleep on the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh no, he's become the Isabella. This day.
Oh.
It's all good. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to do anything, Jason?
It's on the T-Rex. Let's see, the trees falling over. Let's see. Wait,
You have no idea what's just happened to you.
sort of.
It's all good.
What happened to the house?
I don't know.
It's okay, man.
That's
What happened?
Yeah, whatever.
Ajax, or Corey rolled a 1, and the chaos magic in the area decided to dump a house on him, but it was a crack house.
This is like the second time inside of a year that I've gotten that specific chaos magic effect.
Yeah.
That one actually pops up a lot.
It
Yeah.
does.
Because like
It's
that's
not
happened.
chaos magic then. You just
Yeah, that
swing a
happened
crack
to
out
you.
something spell.
Like the houseboat happened like multiple times to you.
Yes, it has.
It's happened a lot.
It's a
Like
houseboat.
almost every single campaign.
It happened.
Never fails to amuse me either.
Yeah.
Okay, so a big noise happened from back at camp. You guys found out that you specifically found tracks of the
Yeah,
big
little one,
creatures
yeah,
and little
yeah.
ones. Vera found tracks of the people that we were with,
Yeah.
along with the big ones and little ones, and along with the guys that we were fighting previously as well. And Isabel is going back towards camp to investigate the noise. So you guys get there and you see this dilapidated shantytown, graffitied up, cracked in of a house that's like, what did you get, like 200 feet off from the area where we wanted to set up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Aspen's using her TK to sweep away some trash that fell off the roof,
Mm.
which was actually part of the roofing, but
Mm-hmm.
Crack
Yeah.
debris.
Okay, first thing I do is I call top bunk in the crack house.
All right.
Uh,
Well, I've already got dibs on the master bedroom, so.
it's a crack house.
It's a crack house. It's like the top floor doesn't have any walls internally, so.
You have the
Yeah, I
entire
have the
top
entire.
floor.
I have the entire top floor all to myself.
And
So
And,
you go in to check out the house?
yep.
Okay.
And I end up your bunk's bed, so I call top bunk.
Okay.
Then go to sleep.
Alright.
Take a card that 1 foot of help I lost.
Okay. Okay.
And I hide all the crack, so Ajax, I poured all the crack.
Ajax is really not interested in drugs.
Okay. So,
Do I need like some crack sort of dice roll?
I don't think there's actually going to be any drugs in there other than the skeleton with the lit doobie
Right.
in the kitchen area.
is it?
Is the doobie still smoking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's like cherry red still lit.
like. How long has it been lit?
But he's a
Like,
skeleton.
it has been lit and slight smoke coming off of it for the entirety of the time you guys have been here.
I know,
And
but was it
hasn't
fresh
burned down.
when it came?
It was lit when it came in.
Well, I mean, how much of it was there? Like, was it?
It's
But
been the
freshly-
same.
But the skeleton was
Whoa,
holding
it's
it
a
there.
never-ending.
Never-ending doobie.
Yeah, so that's why I hoarded it and hid
So you just walk up to the skeleton, like pluck the
Yep.
everlasting doobie.
Yep. So then I can.
Willy
eventually
Wonka would make so much more money if he switched from everlasting gobstoppers to everlasting doobies.
So then I just wait to sell that when I come back home.
Might want to write it down in your character sheet, just so you.
The everlasting doobie. What is it? Like, does it have any properties? Can I use
It's
that-
basically infinite pop.
Can I use it as like a flame? Like a flame, you know, just like hold it up to light up areas, like an area.
I guess it
Well, not
eliminates
really.
the ember eliminates like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll work with you on it.
You already have a heating coil in your hand.
That's true. Although now that you call talking about heating coil, I'm imagining like the things in cars.
Yeah,
The
exactly
cigarette
like
lighters.
that.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking like things on like a hot.
Or like
plate,
a toaster
you know?
Oh, a
something.
hot plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was thinking like coils like you see in a toaster or
Yeah, that works too.
Nice.
Blow dryer,
Nice.
hair dryer.
Okay. Okay.
So when you punch someone, you brand them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. What symbol do you want to brand onto people?
Love, love, hate.
Love and hate. Nice. I like it. Okay.
Just.
That'd be love, indifference. That's indifference is the opposite of love.
Mm.
Okay.
In philosophy, it is. But not even no love and hate toward gangsters. So
Apathy and
it's-
empathy.
There you go. Apathy, empathy,
No, it's lame.
love and hate. Okay. You are martial artist. Yin yang symbol.
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Alright, so everyone's sort of gathered around the house now?
Well,
Yeah.
sort of.
You're sort of like outside the house,
Yeah.
sort of cautiously sniffing it.
Well, I guess at this point I would work back to my base on And what time is that? Like, what time of day is it?
I'll say it's been about a half hour or so
Half hour.
since the last time I said. So it's been like an hour since you guys got. So we have 2 more hours until dusk.
Okay. Let's go over to that tree and try to extricate that person.
Okay, I'll say you managed to cut a chunk out of it with draining magic out of it. Do you want to try and help?
Yeah.
Okay, how strong is your T-Rex form? Like, just go ahead and look. Do you have it? Or
Yeah.
You can't use the stubby arms though.
I mean, he's got jaws.
Yeah, it has jaws. It has
Does it say carrying capacity? Ooh, does it say carrying
32.
capacity or anything like that?
Carrying capacity? No.
No. Pathfinder, what do you pay to trade me? Where is your character? His man. Alright, so with her help using telekinesis, what can you get? Like,
It's 100 pounds for every 5 above 10. 700 pounds.
okay, so with her help and your help, you guys managed to roll the section of log off of the crushed troll thing, and it like inflates like a cartoon, like when you like steamroll something, like its bones pop back up, and it growls and turns to glare over at
It's
you
alive
guys.
again.
It's alive still.
Yeah. We didn't kill it, we just incapacitated it.
Roll it over.
Yeah, back over.
No.
Control Z, Control Z!
Okay. Reflex saves for the 3 of you guys. What is Vera doing during all this?
I think she's making sure nobody comes and attacks the house.
36.
She's playing guard
The shack.
dog.
Oh yeah.
Guard dog?
Yeah.
The shack? Okay.
I have detected bugs too.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. Supposed to reflex, supposed to roll.
Yes, you do a reflex save. So you get a die 20, and you do the REF abbreviation is reflex. 16. 16?
That's the strength.
That's right.
29.
29?
Reflex.
37.
Okay. Alright, so it manages to latch out a claw and grab onto your ankle, as everyone else sort of manages to step back away from it real quick, and its claws sort of dig into the thick hide on your T-Rex foot. Don't do any damage or anything, but the claw sort of continues with you as you move away, and the log crushes back on top of it and it rips the arm off in half, and almost immediately the arm erupts into a fully grown, naked, green-skinned thing that cracks its neck, snarls, and its eyes are completely bloodshot and crazed looking, and begins to try clawing up your feathered form and go for your neck. All it did is move at this point. It's just moving up your body as a T-Rex.
Is the are the ammo canisters exposed?
They're flattened, and at that point they probably should have gone off, but there may be something salvageable out of them.
I was thinking detonate them and kill this creature for good.
Alright, so maybe add some heat in addition to pressure.
Yeah, sure. Indium's gift.
Okay. What's the range on that?
50 feet.
Okay, you're in melee range at this point to where the troll was previously.
Okay. Yeah, back up to the far edge of that, possibly behind a tree if it's available, and Indium's gift and start running.
Okay. Well, she and him are right next to it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the thing crawls up Isabene's feathered bulk, and Ajax disappears. And a stream of fire comes out from where he was, and is heading towards the exposed ammo can that was exposed after you rolled the log off initially. You have enough time to react before the flame hits.
She's gonna douse it with water. Endangering her teammates.
What are you dousing with water?
I'm dousing the flame that's starting.
So you're gonna try and
Cancel it out.
So you need to make an attack roll using your base attack and your dex, and you need to make an attack roll. So to aim it, I will let you use your mental ability modifier for using the magic. Angela.
Okay.
I think, the 32 was calculated with dex, so that's 37.
Okay.
Or, wait. Just the, I said 37, 34. Because part of that was Inspire Courage.
33.
Alright, so his flame thing, it shoots past the water that you conjure, but like a millimeter to spare before it would have been doused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the water, was it 50 gallons of water?
Yeah.
Splash down right as the flame hits the half-crushed ammo can.
Okay.
And do you have improved evasion?
Yes.
Okay, roll. And you have evasion at all. Okay, so roll reflex save.
20.
Okay, wow. Awesome. Okay, you got a 30? 30, okay. So, the two of you almost react instantaneously. Primitive, what era is the Tyrannosaurus from?
Cretaceous.
Cretaceous era brain, recognizes fire bad. And your shape-shifting abilities allow you to maneuver from this form straight to a hummingbird form and dash out from underneath the troll as it's climbing up towards your neck, and so like suddenly in midair. Your assassin abilities have been trained over the ages that you've been doing your craft to extraordinarily fine point, and your body reacts before your mind even processes the fact that you missed with the cancellation of his fire spell, and you roll onto the other side of the downed log and clap your hands over your ears, and you shot out of there like a bat out of hell or a hummingbird out of an exploding ammo can area, and the explosion actually rolls the log over a little bit, but you manage to sort of stay with it. Doesn't roll on top of you, and because you're lighter, I don't know how the physics of this would work, but essentially your lighter mass makes it so that the pressure wave just moves you rather than...
Yeah, I actually get blown away.
Yes, you get just sent straight flying. Actually, make an acrobatics check to avoid hitting a tree.
Okay.
That's the only real way that you might take any damage out of this.
Yes, 17.
Okay, so the explosion...
Wait,
not only...
if you don't have any ranks in it, add your dex.
Yes. Yes. The explosion not only created a pressure wave from the chemical reactions, it also ignited most of the bullets in there, so there's a bit of shrapnel flying around and everything. The shrapnel chews into the tree, but tree trunk where you had on the other side of, but it only goes like halfway through. It doesn't come near close to going out the other side. Your end, however, you can see bits of oblong bullets sort of like tumbling past you, as your senses are heightened and stuff. As a hummingbird, you're smaller, relatively, I guess. You move faster in comparison, and you manage to weave around the trees and ride sort of the pressure wave and avoid getting hit by any shrapnel. With your natural 20 and you're reasonably safe. And you're just so far away it doesn't even matter to you. However, everyone else, you're startled awake out of your first meditation or whatever, and your ears are assaulted.
Meditation.
Meditation.
Air quotes.
Right. And there's like a small mushroom cloud in the forest, and several other trees sort of have gotten like chewed up by the spray of ammunition and everything on a half circle in the direction that the ammo thing was, and they're slowly starting to lean in and go forward down in towards the previously downed tree.
Well, there's the signal. Let everyone know we're here, guys.
Yeah. Probably a good idea to... We have a house up. Is it dead?
It's been dead.
Or blown to pieces?
It was never alive to begin with.
See,
It was all a dream.
You see the mangled form of the creature smoking and crisped and not twitching or moving. It doesn't have any of the writhing things in it.
Okay. Just to be safe, I'm gonna throw all the pieces in the river.
Okay. You go ahead and pick up the still smoking corpse for both of them. The original that was underneath the log and just
Yeah, the
was
new
half
one.
buried, and the new one as well.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
think I'm going to fake Aspen's death here. She's going to make an illusion of her dead body
Okay.
Okay.
over by the explosion.
Well, that ruins the emotional content, but hopefully everyone could roleplay it.
Yeah.
Make. Did you have like ranks in illusion or disguise
She has
or
a
anything like that?
permanent image.
Well, like, Zach got a form, so like if you're gonna bury her, you don't realize until
There's no real
Yeah.
way for me to like fake my death because he told everyone that I lived, but whatever.
Well, you should have written me a note
Yeah.
if you wanted to fake your death.
Whatever. Just faking her death.
Alright, we'll pretend.
Well, we'll pretend that we believe that you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you do? You go back to check on the area, see him disposing of the bodies, and then on the other side of the thing you see her, Aspen's dead, crisped body next to the perfectly uncharted.
Well,
I will
No,
assume
it
that you
was
made
by
a good
the-
illusion.
Where she was before.
So you made it
before
look
she
like you
rolled
didn't
over.
get over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh yeah, well, I'm gonna like definitely zip over to Vera and like telepathically tell her that Ajax has killed someone else and now needs to die.
Killed someone else.
She's asking in character.
Yeah, killed someone else.
He killed Aspen.
Bitch face
Wait,
activated.
do we even know her name at this point? Do our characters even know her name?
I don't think that he's
I don't-
ever told you.
I don't think that you guys have ever even.
Introduced
we
her.
know her
No,
name, so
no.
They haven't.
We don't know each other's
So the
name.
person who.
So he describes
She'd be like
Aspen.
He killed the
The
other
short
chick.
one.
Yeah, the short one.
The other short one.
Sinclair is like peeking around the corner of the crack house towards the explosion, just like looking around really suspiciously, like waiting for another explosion or a scream or gunfire or something to happen, and slowly advances forward. He's got his holy symbol up and a shield of like energy around him, right? And then sees Aspen's gloriously untouched hair out of all of that. The only recognizable feature.
Dental records.
Well, we don't have the
They
technology.
don't have the technology for dental records out here. But yeah. But just so he can immediately recognize that it's Aspen, its dead body is over there. Runs over and it's like, no. I will heal you. And then he like starts pumping massive amounts of godly energy into your illusion of your corpse.
Wait, does the illusion have like a form so you can use his hand?
Yes, it's an illusion that affects
all
the senses. Yeah.
I notice him crouching there, muttering, "Please be okay, please be okay." That kind of
He's
thing.
like crying, tears are coming down his face. He's just like, I have failed you. He's I was going to reform you from your wicked ways. As he's like holding his holy symbol up. He's like calling out to his god to bring you back from the dead.
It should have been me.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Hang on a second here, drama queen. Before you get all... let me check something first. I rolled 18 plus 21. That is 39 in the spellcraft check.
Aha! Roll on a spellcraft check. Or disguise check. It's illusion based.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me check something out.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Red?
No.
It's a movie.
Okay, no.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay.
42.
You gotta watch these movies.
Oh, that's so
It's fun.
funny. Just the
Oh
one
my
scene where...
Red and Red 2 is about Bruce Willis being an ex-CIA Black Ops sort of agent, but he's old and retired. The RED stands for Retired Extremely Dangerous. Anyways, his best friend Marvin's like completely kooky or whatever, and he fakes his death
Like every other day.
like, every other day.
And so when
and
he gets
when
invited...
he gets invited to the funeral, he like doesn't think that his friend's actually dead. And so he's like up there, he's like trying to get a reaction out of him by like stabbing him with a pin and everything. Okay, so you initiate a scan. Oh, speaking of scans, you have Detect X. You can literally be like, I want to see if there's anything of this within 60 feet of my sight line. I forgot that's one of the major abilities that the should have. It's like something that your character should be doing.
But I'm role playing, so I think
You're role playing, is you're asleep right now. So, but just to let you know that speaking of scans,
Well, Sinclair can do it.
Well, no, the explosion woke me up.
Sinclair's retarded. Okay, he's
He's very emotional.
He's very emotional and he doesn't think logically.
The explosion woke me
Unlike
up.
most.
Unlike most productions. The explosion woke you up?
Yeah,
Okay.
woke me from deep meditation.
So,
42?
Isabane is telling Vera that Ajax has killed Aspen, the shortest member of our party.
And you sort of walk over
I
to
love how
the
you're
scene.
talking about me like I'm a dog that needs to get put down.
Right? He says as he's like trying to scan to see if there's any magic or something around the corpse, and all you can detect
I'm
is
specifically detecting to see if this is an illusion because I know that she's really good at...
Alright, what did you get again?
I got a 39.
39.
Wouldn't the magic being everywhere interfere?
A little bit, yeah. You can't tell if it's not an illusion.
Try absorbing the magic.
Yeah, sure. Let's absorb it.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Ruin it!
It was a reflex.
Ruin it!
It was a reflex. I'm sorry.
Okay. Opposed die 20 rolls. No modifiers, just luck.
7.
16!
So Sinclair's just weeping his heart out, and he's just like confessing that he was going to try and save you from your dark path and convert you to the path of the righteous, and he's just weeping and sobbing.
I was going to fill your dark soul with light!
Exactly. Right? And then Ajax just absorbs you into his hand.
Oh, that should probably freak him out.
Right? And he's just like, demon! He's like fumbling with his holy symbol.
I smack it out of his hand.
Ah! My God will smite you! He's like backing up, holding his fingers into a cross.
Will you cut that out? Do you honestly think that this is the first time that she's tried this shit on me?
He's just like, nonplussed. You consumed her soul! As he's like still emotional about his failure to save Aspen.
Whatever.
So Vera comes marching in.
So here comes marching in, and he's like, "You consumed her soul."
Football tackle.
And you're just like, whatever.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. The short one tried to fake her death.
She's going for the tackle.
Don't believe you.
What are you gonna do?
She was going to go for a football tackle.
Okay.
Can I ask Sinclair? Can I ask Ajax what he has against her people?
So he comes up. The guy who you owe money to for your martial arts instruction. This is like leaning up against a tree. It's like, what do you have against short people? Says the Renosian who made himself taller.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in mid-air leaping towards Ajax's side when you notice there's a distinct lack of blood or smell of blood, specifically Zamathran blood, in the area that would mean that she was injured.
So she's just going to turn it into like a tackle and roll thing then. Instead of a full up, I'm going to fucking tear you apart. Tackle.
Okay, so what's your touch AC? Ajax?
38.
Go. That's what you get for rolling on a book.
Alright, 35.
35. What was yours again?
38.
38. Okay. So you sort of like, ole! And like grab her,
I take off my grass skirt and use that.
oh shit!
And that's why she doesn't tackle you.
And then she's like, oh! Just avoids touching your naked body. Okay, so you roll up against the tree that's unaffected by the explosion. You carefully peel the grass skirt off of your face without looking at him and hand him his skirt back.
As she conjures water to wash herself.
Oh,
Wash
okay,
her
so-
face.
Okay. So what is Isabelle and Jason doing?
I do realize that it was, after looking at it, I do realize it was an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And I used Detect X to detect how many life forms are within the area.
Aha, within 60 feet of you. Alright,
I was
so
thinking that she would have moved away.
I figured that you weren't in the area. You were going to go off and do something else. Right?
You can detect dead people.
Oh, he's detecting it with life forms. In the
Yeah,
area as
well, I mean,
Yeah.
next you could detect how many dead people there are.
So we'll work out what you want to go do.
Plot
later.
twist. We're all dead.
Um,
Well, he'll at least.
everything seems to be alive around you. Life forms specifically. You're detecting like each and every tree, each little grubby worm thing in the ground. You detect the specific aura of Vera, and she's got something going on with her that's you're not really sure if she's alive or not when you go through your detection. You detect Ajax's and Isabene's and Sinclair's. You also detect two other life forms that are about 30 feet away on a horizontal distance. And on the vertical distance, they're like maybe 70 feet or so up. and they're sort of like lazily flying in like a figure 8 pattern above the clearing that we just made.
Okay, then I alert everyone in range that I detected the 2 flights from spying the figure.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. Since Aspen's dead.
Who's that?
Dead. Dibs on a river.
Wyvern's nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
That should be a big clue that
Yeah.
she's not
She's
dead.
not actually
Uh-huh.
dead.
Yeah. I think she mostly just wanted to scare you. That wasn't a good idea. To,
Yeah. It was
Like-
it was a spur of the moment thing, and the
He wasn't
planning.
thinking like always.
We always know Ajax is impulse control. Okay, and what was Isabane doing?
I'm secretly perched on top of
Aspen?
Aspen's shoulder.
Okay.
And it's like with you as like we're like watching the shit unfold.
Yeah.
So it's like Ajax and Vera fight, and
Nice. Okay.
You don't have to bluff when it comes to anything with Ajax to Vera. Unless it's something he did good.
Yeah. Ajax slaughtered a school bus full of children. I believe you. What, Ajax got that man arrested? No way.
There must have been something in it for him. Shit like that.
Bless you.
Sorry.
take a trumpet.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is 8:30. I think it's a good place to sort of call it. You guys finish the fight. You guys are at an area where you can start exploring again.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have sort of a base camp thing set up. All the problems you guys have is